If you had just 5% of the royalties for producing one of Drake's top songs, you would have made about $500,000 passively from just Spotify streams alone. Clearly, it is no secret that producing a song for one of the top artists in the world would be absolutely life-changing. So in this video, I'm gonna make a beat pack for Drake, show you guys how to make beats when you have a very specific artist in mind, and even show you guys some ways to potentially get your beats in front of these big-time artists. This first beat is gonna be inspired by Drake's most popular song, which is God's Plan. I need a sample or some chords that I can make pulse. Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna add some kickstart.
Okay, I'm editing this video. If one of you guesses my favorite number between 1 and 100, I'll give you a free sample pack. Comment below.
Distorted lead in the intro. Cool, I like that a lot. I just need a basic hi-hat and clap pattern. You get the point. Give me some snares. This is a very similar bounce to God's Plan. I like it. Let me get a kick. Pitch this intro down an octave. Watch this little fade right here. I'm gonna slow this down so it'll come in like this. Okay, perfect. And then we'll pitch it up in the beat drop. One last thing, 808. Doesn't get much better than that. Call this beat His Plan, not God's Plan. Cool. A couple tips. If you're trying to make similar styles to certain beats, really give the beat a listen. Like, what's the drum pattern sound like? What's the BPM? What kind of sounds are they using? I listened to God's Plan probably 20 times just trying to pick out little elements from that song before I started making this beat. This beat's gonna be more of like Drake's slower songs, more the vibier songs. I just want a piano sample with just chords. I'm going to reverse this sample, drag this into a sampler. I love that, I love that, I love that. I'm actually gonna pitch this down. Now coming into it will sound like this. Percussion loop. Let's put in a bass. Hey, look. Don't invent it. I wanna invent it, don't invent it. Nice, beat number 2, done. Okay, so we've made our beats and now we want to be able to get them to the artist that we want to work with. So first things first, I'm gonna send a DM to Drake. Yo, Drizzy, check these beats. Just kidding, don't do that ever. Clearly, I'm just using Drake as an example, but if there's any artist that you're really wanting to work with, maybe they're a little bit bigger than you, these are some things that can help. First thing, I know, I say it all the time, you have to start posting some content, people. I'm telling you, you have to get eyes on your music. You have to start building up some credibility. I've seen people get placements, seriously, by just posting how they made a beat on Instagram or on TikTok. The right person sees it, it's fire enough, they like it, bang, you got a placement from an artist. Every single opportunity I've ever gotten has come from social media. I'm not saying you need to make YouTube videos like me, but find creative ways to get your beats out there, get your music heard by the right people. The second thing I try to do when I want to work with a specific artist is find people in their circle, right? Maybe you find a producer that they like to work with a lot and you start collabing with that producer. Maybe there's a manager you can talk to where you can be like, hey, I make this kind of music. You can check out my stuff here. Let me know if you'd like to work, right? When you build relationships around the person, when they refer you to that artist is way more likely to listen to the people that are closest to them, right? Than if you were to just DM them and say, hey, let's work. Think about that. You're getting a referral from somebody that they already trust, and that's a great way to build a new connection. I want to talk a little bit about paid collabs because I think that's a way people think you get placements. Yes, it is a way you can get placements, but be very careful with who you're giving your money to. I've seen it work for people. I've seen people get placements from it. I've seen people work with great artists because they work with a very high talented producer that offers paid collabs. I've done it a couple times. I've gotten scammed a couple times. I've gotten success a couple times. So just be very careful when it comes to paid collabs. I'm not saying don't do them, just do your research. Like I said, I do not chase placements, but every opportunity I've ever gotten has come from social media. I hope these tips help. Be sure to like this video, subscribe. I love you guys. See you next week. Peace.